Alright, this is a huge bag. This is the Carl Friedrich large carry-on. Oh, not carry-on. No way, this is not a carry-on. This is the Carl Friedrich large check-in bag. 125-liter rolling case. It's huge. Before I try to fit inside this luggage, I will definitely try. Full transparency. So Carl Friedrich sent me this bag for free. All of my opinions are my own. This is an unbiased review. No, they have no say in anything of this video. This is a quick look. Before I wanted to test this. So the reason being is why they sent it to me. They said, hey, we have this new luggage. Do you want to check it out? And I was like, oh, I'm flying to Warsaw, Poland for a job. I do need a check-in bag. And I thought it would be the regular size check-in bag, but this is the large one. So I didn't use it for that trip because this is just way too large for me. So again, they sent it to me for free, but all of my opinions are my own. They have no say. They see it the same time like you do. This is a quick look, unboxing, first look. I didn't test it. I probably won't be able to test it because, I don't know, this is just way too big for me, for what I usually travel with. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's take a look. Let's try to fit this on this second camera. So as you can see, this is huge, 125 liters of capacity. This is the hybrid version. So this is not aluminum or any metal, although like all of the other Carl Friedrich bags or luggages, they have this aluminum frame, making sure that everything is kind of staying in shape as good as possible. Because if you have, for example, zippers, honestly, I personally wouldn't use luggage with zippers, especially in this size, because I do feel there is a lot of tension and a lot of things kind of trying to pull that zipper apart. And therefore I do prefer this kind of metal frame that keeps the opening together with these buckles. You have actually 1, 2, 3, 4 buckles. Let me check. 5 buckles to make sure that everything stays inside, while the shell is this, I don't know what it is. It's some form of good plastic. So this is the gray version with this leather application on this, which makes the bag look very premium. I do like the carry-on luggages, and this is just another step up. You have side handles and a top handle, obviously. Oh, this is so hard getting this on camera. So this side handle has Carl Friedrich on there, plus a leather application. Let's turn this over. You have obviously here a handle for the roller. Because this is so big, this handle actually doesn't protrude all of the way, because this already has a height that doesn't need a big kind or a long kind handle, which then again also supports the stability of this handle. Because with this size, if you had like a handle that is really long, it would become more unstable the longer this is, obviously. You have, just like on the other carry-on luggages, Hinomoto rollers. Unfortunately, these are the, in air quotes, normal ones. You know, on the air carry-on luggage, there they have Hinomoto rollers, but they have a brake here. With the check-in bag, obviously you don't need that, but I feel like with carry-on bags, having a brake for the rollers is really good. Hinomoto rollers, this is obviously a 4 rolling set, are extremely glidey. From my experience, these are one of the best rollers. I really like the Hinomoto rollers. So on the bottom, not much to see. And again, from the outside, extremely premium. I do like their luggage a lot. I would have preferred, again, the smaller one. I feel like this is an overkill, but to each their own. Maybe some of you like to pack this much. Maybe if you need to move as an expat to a different country, then this would be great because you can carry everything that you need. But I do wonder with this volume if you then wouldn't get to the weight limitations of the airlines. So I really, really question the size of this luggage. I don't know if A, you need that much, and B, if you could actually fill this up fully and not hit the weight limit. Maybe if you only have clothing, like maybe then it's below the weight limit, but I don't know. It's just not what I would do. Let's open up this. I'm really trying to fit this huge bag into the frame. So you have two lockable clasps, TSA friendly clasps, and then two on the side, one here in the middle that don't have a lock. The only thing that I would be a little bit afraid of is not necessarily that anyone is kind of opening these or opening the bag overall. I feel like although this is not something that you could open by accident, I don't know. I feel like there are so many assholes in this world, or people that just fidget around, or maybe not even an asshole, maybe a small little child. And this sits, I don't know, somewhere. Yeah, probably once you check it in, there won't be a child. But just imagine, let's just think that someone is fiddling around with this and just leaves this open. And then this kind of gets over the luggage belt or is getting thrown around, or for some reason this will open accidentally by itself, or not by itself, by someone who messes it, then this could get kind of pulled off or whatever. I'm not sure if I do like the risk of it. I know I'm a little bit paranoid. I know that some people will comment, no one would do that, that would never happen. I get that, but yeah, it's just something that came to my mind, and I feel like I should mention everything. Could potentially be a risk. So I accidentally switched the number. Let's do this, and let's open up this huge bag. So a lot of space. It's a check-in bag, right? So you have plenty of space here to store, I don't know how many pieces of clothing, and I will kind of show you that I believe I can fit inside. Then on this side also the straps, then this kind of compression thingy that, this wall, there are these, hopefully you can see this here, these C-rings that keep, or at least try to keep this in place, but these straps here are so fairly thin that actually, as you've just seen, it detaches way too easily, and I think that would kind of annoy me a little bit. But yeah, you can take this out if you don't want to have your items in place. Although the telescopic arm is maybe this long, this whole thing goes all the way. So just like with other rolling luggages, you have this channel here for the telescopic arm and for giving the whole bag a little bit more rigidity. So on this side, you kind of need to be aware that you need to pack around these little channels. You have two zippered pockets for smaller items here on the side. But other than that, there is nothing much else in this kind of compartment. So again, huge space to to carry all of your luggage, then put stuff here, use this wall, put it on top of the items just to be sure that nothing falls out, and then you can just use these compression straps and keep everything secure. And now let's get to the test that hopefully is my thumbnail as well. Can I fit inside this bag? Can you fit a human person in here? I would argue if I try. So maybe I can fit somewhat in here. So like so, yeah. I would say, let's see. Let's see. Can I close this up? Ow! Ow! No, not completely, but I mean, give me a pillow here for this thing and then I could sleep like this in here. But as you can see, this is huge. This is crazy how big this is. And I do wonder how many people actually need this much space. So, yeah, that is the Carl Friedrich Luggage large check-in luggage. As you can see, it could almost fit a very small, I'm not that big, I'm 170 centimeters tall, but I would say a child that is slightly smaller than me. My mother would fit in here. My mother is only 1 meter and 50 centimeters short. I could fit her in here. But yeah, I just question if anyone would actually need 125 liters in capacity, and if that person fills up this bag, would actually be able to use this bag without hitting the weight limit of their airlines. So yeah, I mean, truth to be told, this is not against this bag, but for me as a reviewer, these types of luggages are a little bit boring to review. I mean, this is not a review, this is a quick look. I feel like there's really not much to tell. It's basically, and I'm oversimplifying this now, it's basically a box, right? It's a box where you put stuff in and it you can roll. Yes, the rollers are good, but honestly, considering the price tag, this is a really expensive bag. But, and I get that, I really get you. All of the people who comment, this is way too expensive. I do feel this is not there to rival Samsonite or to rival Level 8 maybe, or Air. I feel like Bellroy has a better alternative. This is not in that price segment. Most of us, me included, and most of the people who are on this channel, and I don't mean this as a negative or as a front, but I mean this in a very realistic way. We wouldn't consider this bag, this type of luggage at all. This is for the people, the business time. For example, I work in the film industry. I can totally see a director or a creative director who would usually buy an expensive Rimowa aluminum check-in luggage or a Tumi check-in luggage, which are in the same price bracket and even more expensive. Those types of people with those types of bags, they probably would kind of consider, okay, this is cheaper, in air quotes, than my Rimowa. Oh, this is not aluminum. Oh, it's lighter than my Rimowa, than my aluminum Rimowa. Those are the types of people Carl Friedrich is targeting, not, in air quotes, the regular people who travel once per year, if at all, and then just get like the cheaper check-in luggage. But for people who are working, as I said, a director, a creative director, someone, as I said, who would buy a much more expensive luggage, this is potentially the alternative for those people. But for most other people, this is probably A, too big, and B, probably in a price bracket that I'm not saying that you cannot afford it. I would rather argue it's probably, if you only go on vacation once per year, not the right investment, because the rest of the year this will just gather dust. And I do like that they include like a dust bag, but yeah, I mean, again, the build quality is great. I do adore the look, but if you only use it once per year, this is probably not the right thing for you. However, if you consider getting this Checkin luggage or any of their other luggage, I will include an affiliate links in the description below. With those, you won't pay more, but you will support this channel with a small kickback of that sale. And if you do so, thank you very much. So that is the Carl Friedrich large check-in luggage. What are your thoughts about this? And potentially, if you are usually looking at that kind of price bracket because you like Tumi, you like Rimowa, what are your thoughts about Carl Friedrich? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you have any questions, also comment below. And maybe check out a different check-in rolling luggage up here. YouTube thinks I like the video down here. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. That way we see each other in the next video. Thank you very much.